Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video I'm going to be answering customer questions that I have gotten over the course of my journey driving for UberEATS. So I'm going to be answering some questions, but if you guys have more questions, please leave them down below in the comments and I might make a part 2 if I get enough questions. Before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, it helps a lot, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first question that I'm going to answer is, can the UberEATS driver see the tips? And the answer to that is yes, we can see the tips. Usually it's an hour or so after. Sometimes it's almost immediately. I've noticed that I'll see the tips right after I make the delivery. I guess it all depends on the customer. I'm not really sure, but yes, we do see the tips. Okay, this next question comes from someone who actually hadn't ordered UberEATS before, and they asked, are UberEATS bags sealed? Like when I pick up deliveries, are they like stapled shut or sealed shut? And the answer to that is some of them are, most of them are, but there's still a lot of restaurants that actually don't close up the bag, don't seal the bag. And so yeah, depending on the restaurant that you ordered from, it might not be fully closed. I just had a pickup yesterday from Modern Market in Rockville, and they just give you like a plastic yellow bag and they put all the stuff in the bag and they don't close it up. It's just like a regular plastic bag. So another place that doesn't usually do it is Five Guys, because they don't want the fries to go soggy. So they just now started to put stickers on it, but it doesn't completely seal it up. Like honestly, somebody could still put their hand into the bag if they really wanted to. There's no way for you to know which restaurant seals their bags for UberEATS and which don't. You just have to order and see and find out which ones do and which ones don't. Can an UberEATS driver have a passenger? So I've never done UberEATS with a passenger. I actually plan on doing it because when I looked up just through Google, it basically said you are allowed to have a passenger. So I actually do plan on having a passenger and making a video about it coming up soon, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. You can have a passenger. Next question is, can you call your UberEATS driver? So for the most part, yes, you can call your UberEATS driver. It's through the app. You see the little telephone thing next to their name. You can call your UberEATS driver if you want to tell them some directions or whatever you need to tell them, you can call them. Now, I had a customer a couple of days ago. I got to the location, but there were 3 suites, so I didn't know which suite it was. So I went into the app and I told her that I had arrived. She ended up coming outside and telling me that she was unable to call me. Like for some reason her call wasn't going through. It was just saying like it couldn't connect or something. It just wouldn't go through. So she basically couldn't call me. I'm not sure what was going on. I was able to text her fine through the app, but for some odd reason she wasn't able to call me. So I'm not really sure what that's about, because I have had other customers call me for stuff. So I'm not sure if it was just a glitch or her phone or whatever the case may be, but for the most part, yes, you are able to call your driver. Okay, the next question is, can you rate your UberEATS driver? And the answer to that is yes, you can rate your UberEATS driver. So after your food gets delivered to you, you go back into the app, and under your orders section, it should show your last order, and near the top on the right hand side, I believe, you will see a rate order. You can click on that and you're able to give the driver, I believe, a thumbs up or thumbs down, and you're also able to give your driver tips during that rating process as well. So are UberEATS prices higher than the price that you would get maybe if you ordered directly from the restaurant or just walked in and ordered from the restaurant? So I'm only going off my personal experience on this one. I ordered from a specific restaurant, Kenny's Sub Shop, and their prices are pretty reasonable, but I noticed that they are higher on the UberEATS app than they are on the actual Kenny's Sub Shop app. So keep in mind when you're ordering different restaurants, yes, the prices may be higher, and that's probably why you order food, and all the service fees and all of that food that you order, it can be really pricey ordering UberEATS. So just keep that in mind. But also, a lot of times when you're ordering UberEATS, the restaurant is further away, so you are basically getting a convenience service. So it's just like you're gonna have to pay a little extra for convenience. Can UberEATS deliver to hotel rooms? So this is a good question. The answer is yes, because I've delivered to multiple hotel rooms. A lot of the hotels will let you walk in and they don't ask you to sign in or anything. You can just go straight upstairs. But maybe one I went to, and she basically had to call the person and make sure that I was delivering to the right place and everything, and let me upstairs. So, but yes, the answer is yes, we can deliver to hotel rooms. Can the UberEATS driver leave the food at the door? Yes, they can. Okay, so you can go into your settings for your address and you can put delivery instructions for the driver. And basically you can put anything you want in there for the driver. Just be reasonable as to what you put in there. But yes, you can put that you want the driver to leave the food at the door. And most of the time we will see it and we will leave it at the door. I did have one customer that did that, and I just left the food at the door and that was it. Can UberEATS driver cancel the order? Now this is a question that I get often, but yes, the UberEATS driver can cancel your order. So anything could happen on the way to delivering your food. The food could spill and it's just basically unable to be delivered. I could get into a car accident and I'm unable to deliver your food. So many things can happen. Now, I have the option of canceling the order at any point for any reason. And I could make up a reason, honestly. Basically, I've just heard of a lot of drivers canceling orders for no apparent reason, just because they wanted some free lunch or some free dinner. So it does happen if you get a driver. I actually ordered from UberEATS and my driver canceled the order for absolutely no reason. And when Uber tried contacting them, they wouldn't answer their phone. So they knew they did something messed up, probably just wanted that free meal or whatever. But it does happen, you guys. It just the luck of the draw, I guess. There's some people out here who aren't good people driving for UberEATS, and it may happen to you. But yes, we are able to cancel your orders pretty much at any point. So keep that in mind when you are ordering. Hopefully you get a good driver that doesn't touch your food and brings your food without any problems. Can I change the address after I already ordered? So this happens so much, you guys. It's crazy how much it happens. But yes, you can change the address after you already ordered, and I would say the best way to do that is just to call Uber and do it. They will be able to change it for you, and also they will be able to call us and let us know, and also adjust our fare and all that. Now, if you don't call Uber and you just try to contact us, basically what I do is I contact Uber if a customer tries to change the address. So I'll call Uber, I'll sit wherever I am, I'll call them and I'll let them know the new address. They'll let me know if they're gonna adjust my fare or whatever the case may be, and then I'll decide if I want to deliver it, and most of the time I do deliver it. But to make it easier on your driver because you made a mistake, just call Uber yourself and have them call us, and then it's just gonna be a lot smoother process. So yeah, if that ever happens to you where you put in the wrong address, it happens, then just call Uber. Can the driver see customer notes? So this one is a little interesting because I've had customers say that they put in notes, but I didn't see any notes. But then I've had customers who have a long list of notes, and it's there and it's legible and it's on the delivery screen. So maybe certain customers put it in the wrong area. Just make sure you're putting it under where your address is. It's not necessarily when you order your food, because when you're ordering your food, that's basically the notes that you put in there is going to the restaurant. So that's we're not gonna be able to see that. So you have to put it in where your address is. So you have to go into the settings where your address is and then put your notes for the delivery driver. Now, another thing that I wanted to touch on really quickly, since I don't have any more questions, is when you want more napkins or sauces or anything related to the food and the package of the food, you have to put that in where you order the food. That is for the restaurant. You guys have to understand, we don't work for the restaurant. We are just picking up the food and dropping off the food. That is it. A lot of times I get notes in the notes section for the driver to get napkins, to get sauces, like I said, to ask for a cup of ice, or just any type of instructions related to food. And me personally, I don't swipe to deliver until I am in the car. So once I'm in the car and the food is in the bag, then I'll swipe to go to my delivery. And that note is irrelevant because I'm not in the restaurant anymore. So make sure that if you want more napkins or more sauce, that it's not under where your address is, because it's irrelevant to the drivers to get you more napkins or more sauce. You have to tell the restaurant that, and then they will get your stuff together and make sure your stuff is right. And that's it. Yeah, I just got another order, Izzy's Deli. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you guys. I know that there's so many questions out there that people have about UberEATS. So like I said in the beginning of the video, just leave your questions down below if you have any, and I will try to do a part 2 if there's enough questions. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.